The greatest art heist in history, and nobody was ever caught. Two men dressed as police officers arrived at a museum in Boston. Within 81 minutes, they would pull off the largest art theft in history. No alarms were triggered, no shots were fired, no one was arrested, and more than 3 decades later, the stolen masterpieces remain missing. Somewhere in the world, paintings worth hundreds of millions of dollars are still unaccounted for. This is the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, and this is Unresolved Files. A night that changed history. March 18th, 1990. Just after midnight, Boston was winding down after St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Inside the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, 2 security guards were responsible for protecting one of the most valuable art collections in the world. The museum contained priceless works from artists such as Rembrandt, Vermeer and Degas. Many pieces were considered impossible to replace, yet that night, security was surprisingly simple, and 2 men knew it. The arrival at approximately 1:24 a.m., 2 men dressed as Boston police. Officers approached the museum entrance. They claimed they were responding to a disturbance. The guards hesitated, but eventually allowed them inside. It was the worst decision they would ever make. Moments later, the officers revealed they weren't police at all. The guards were handcuffed, duct-taped, and taken to the basement. For the next hour, the thieves had the museum entirely to themselves. The heist, what happened next, remains almost unbelievable. The thieves moved carefully through the galleries. They didn't take everything. In fact, they ignored many pieces worth millions of dollars. Instead, they selected specific artworks. They cut paintings directly from their frames. Others were removed and carried away. By the time they were finished, 13 pieces had disappeared. Among them were works by Rembrandt, Vermeer, Degas, and Manet. The estimated value today exceeds $500 million, making it the largest property theft in modern history. The discovery at 8:15 that morning. Museum staff arrived for work. The guards were eventually discovered still tied up in the basement. The galleries told a disturbing story, empty. Frames hung from the walls, masterpieces that had survived. Centuries were simply gone. The FBI quickly launched an investigation. News spread around the world. Everyone wanted answers, but investigators immediately faced a problem. There were almost none. The FBI hits a busy wall. There were no clear suspects, no useful fingerprints, no stolen artwork appearing on the market. Nothing. The paintings seemed to vanish completely. Investigators explored countless theories. Was it organized crime, a wealthy private collector, an international art trafficking network? Over the years, numerous suspects emerged. Several were linked to organized crime groups operating in New England. Some investigators believed the artwork may have changed hands multiple times. Others believed the paintings were hidden shortly after the robbery and never moved again. Yet despite decades of investigation, no definitive answers emerged. The empty frames today. The museum still displays the empty frames where many of the stolen paintings once hung, not as a memorial, but as a reminder. Museum officials believe the artworks may one day return. The reward for information has grown into the millions. The FBI continues to receive tips, and every few years, rumors surface claiming the mystery is finally about to be solved, but it never is. The real mystery, what makes the Gardner heist so fascinating, isn't just the value of the artwork. It's the question that follows. What do you do with stolen masterpieces? These aren't paintings you can sell. Online, you can't hang them in a public gallery. You can't display them in your living room. They're among the most recognizable artworks on Earth, yet somehow they vanished. Did the thieves know exactly who they were stealing for? Were the paintings destroyed? Are they hidden in a private collection somewhere in the world? Or are they sitting in a forgotten warehouse waiting to be discovered? Nobody knows, and that's why the mystery remains unsolved. Some mysteries are solved, others leave questions behind. The criminals may be caught, the evidence may be found, but sometimes the most important piece of the story simply disappears. If you enjoy stories involving unsolved mysteries, missing fortunes, strange crimes, and the questions history never answered, Subscribe to Unresolved Files. Until next time, stay curious.